Now, I will teach you how to compute for the number of units that the client will have using the dual pricing methodology. Similar to this single pricing method, we also have two different types of methodologies in calculating for the number of units that the client will have. Again, this is method A and method B. Let's focus on method A first. As a review, method A is a simple three-step process. DBC, deduct, buy, and cancel. However, since two price is quoted in dual pricing method, we will have an extra step in our calculations. The first thing that we're gonna do is to calculate for the missing price. And then, we will resume to the simple three-step process, DBC. Step 1 is to deduct the initial charge. To do that, we have to compute for the initial charge first, and then deduct it from the initial VL premium. Step 2 is to convert the initial VL premium net of initial charge. Step 3 is to cancel some units to pay for the mortality charge. To do that, we need to calculate for the mortality charge, convert the mortality charge in units, and last is to cancel the mortality charge in units from initial number of units bought in step 2. Let's say for instance, our client invested 10,000 pesos. The initial charge is 5%. The mortality charge is 1.6%. The offer price at the time the client invested in the variable life policy is 1 peso. The bid offer spread is 5%. Notice that instead of using unit price, we are already using offer price in dual pricing method, and there's an extra given, which is the bid offer spread. Now let's calculate using method A strategy. We will do the extra step first. We will calculate for the missing price. From the given, what is the missing price? Remember that in dual pricing method, there is always two prices quoted by the insurance company. Offer price and bid price. The given is only offer price. Hence, we need to find or calculate for the bid price. As discussed, bid price is equal to offer price divided by 1 plus the spread percentage. From the given, offer price is 1 peso. We will divide that by 1 plus the spread percentage in nominal form. 5% in nominal form is 0.05. Thus, the bid price is 0.95. Now we will resume to the simple three-step process. DBC, deduct, buy, and cancel. Let's go to the step 1. Let's deduct the initial charge. To do that, we need to calculate for the initial charge. To calculate for the initial charge, we will multiply the VL premium by the initial charge percentage. The initial VL premium is 10,000 peso. The initial charge percentage is 5%. Thus, the initial charge is 500 peso. Now, we will deduct the initial charge to the initial VL premium. And that will be 10,000 peso less 500 peso, which will give you 9,500 allocated premium. Allocated premium will be used to buy units from the variable life fund. Let's go to the step 2. We will now buy units. This means that we will convert the allocated premium into unit. To convert allocated premium into units, we will use this formula. Allocated premium, or the premium, or initial VL premium net of initial charge, divided by the offer price. Notice that we use offer price here. We use offer price because in this scenario, the client wishes to buy units. And buying units is a transaction that goes inside the variable life fund. Thus, if we will convert the allocated premium, 9,500, to units, we will have to divide that with a given offer price, which is 1 peso, which will result to 9,500 units. The last step is we will cancel units to pay for the mortality charge. First thing that we're going to do is to calculate for the mortality charge. To calculate for the mortality charge, we need to multiply the mortality charge percentage by the initial VL premium. With our given, we will multiply 10,000 by 1.6%. Thus, the mortality charge is 160 peso. And then we will convert the mortality charge into units. To calculate the mortality charge, we will divide it and convert it. We will divide mortality charge by the bid price. Notice that when converting the mortality charge, we use bid price. Why did we use bid price? Because charges are transactions that entails units to go out of the variable life fund. From our calculation below, the bid price is 0.95 pesos. Thus, to convert the mortality charge, we will multiply the mortality charge, which is 160 pesos, by the bid price, which is 0.95 pesos. Thus, the number of units for the mortality charge is 168.42. And then, we will cancel the number of units derived in step 3B from the number of units derived from step 2. The number of units derived from step 2 is 9,500 units. The number of units derived in step 3B is 168.42. We will only deduct 168.42 from the 9,500 units, thus giving our clients 9,331.58 units. Now let's go to the method B. Again, method B is a very simple two-step process. In method B, we buy and cancel the charges to units. However, since this is dual pricing method and there's two prices quoted by the insurer, we need to calculate for the missing price before we go on to our simple two-step process. Step 1 is buy units. Step 2 is cancel units to pay for the charges. And to cancel the units to pay for the charges, we need to combine initial and mortality charge. And then, we calculate for the charges. Next is we have to convert these charges into units. And the last is we will deduct the number of units from the charge from the number of initial units bought. Let's have another example. Let's say our client invested 10,000 pesos. At the time of his investment, the initial charge is 5%. The mortality charge is 1.6%. The offer price is 1 peso. And the bid offer spread is 5%. Now let's compute for the number of units using method B in dual pricing. Notice that the only given price is offer price. This means that we have to calculate for the missing price. What is the missing price? The missing price is the bid price. And the formula for the bid price is equal to offer price over 1 plus spread percentage. From the given, offer price is 1 peso. The spread percentage is 5%. And in nominal form, this is 0.005. If we will add 1 plus the nominal form of 0.05, this will give us 1.05. And the result is 0.95 peso bid price. Now, we will go to our simple two-step process. Step 1 is we will buy units. To buy units, we will convert the initial VL premium into units. And the formula is this, the VL premium over the offer price. Notice that we use offer price in this step. Why did we use offer price? Because buying of unit is a transaction that entails cash to go into the variable life fund. Thus, we use offer price. Now, we will divide the initial VL premium from the given, which is 10,000, by the offer price, which is 1 peso. The initial number of units that the client will have is 10,000 units. However, the insurer has to charge initial charge and mortality charge. To do that, we will have to combine the initial charge and mortality charge. From the given, the initial charge is 5% and the mortality charge is 1.6%. If we will add those two, it will give us a total charge of 6.6%. Now that we know the total charge in percentage, we will calculate this in peso. The initial VL premium will be multiplied to the total charges percentage. And our given initial premium is 10,000 peso. We will multiply that to the total charge percentage we calculated from our previous calculation, which is 6.6%, which will result to a total charge of 660 peso. However, we need to convert this charge into units. To convert this charge into units, we will use this formula. Mortality charge over bid price. Notice that we use bid price to convert for the units of the charges. Why? We discussed earlier that charges are transactions that incur units to go out of the variable life fund. Thus, we use bid price. From our previous calculation, the total mortality charge is 660. We will divide that by the bid price, which we calculated earlier. So 660 divided by 0.95 pesos will give a total charge in units of 694.74. Our last step is to cancel the number of units derived from step 3B to the number of units bought in step 1. Remember that the number of units bought in step 1 is 10,000 units. The number or total charges in units that we calculated earlier is 694.74. If we will deduct those two, 10,000 units less the charge in units, which is 694.74, will give the client the total units of 9,305.26.